Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be me using the Carli, Bybel, and Anastasia collaboration palette. I wasn't able to actually do a tutorial on this palette. I did use this palette only once, and it was a quick night out. I just slapped, I think was like one color in the crease and just went out the door. But I really wanted to really go in and use the palette itself and see what kind of look I was able to create for you guys. So if you guys would like to see me use the Anastasia Carli Bybel palette, then please keep on watching. But before you do, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that little notification bell so I can notify you guys every time I upload a video, and give this video a big thumbs up. Let's go on with this video. So like I was saying in the intro, I did use the Carli, Bybel, and Anastasia palette. This is how the palette looks like itself. I like the little stones on the palette as well. The cardboard actually looks exactly just like the palette itself. Carli Bybel is actually a YouTuber. She is actually one of my favorite YouTubers that I've been watching pretty much since she started at her mom's house. I actually have a couple of Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, and this one is not very different from her you know, her original palettes. It's not something like, wow, I have to grab, but if you like to support a YouTuber, then why not? This is how the palette looks like itself. It brings a little brush that you can use as well, but these are the colors that comes in the palette. They are very pretty. I already did my brows off camera. I just used my Kai brow pomade from Kylie Jenner. My eyes first, because I'm not really gonna do my face on camera. I usually do my face on camera, but I'm gonna skip that part and just do the eyes. This tutorial is going to be a voiceover, so I'm just basically going to let you guys know what color and what I'm going to be using mostly. So I'm going to get you guys close and personal, and we're going to start this tutorial. Before I start off with the shadow, I am going to grab the Anastasia eye primer that I have here, and I'm just going to put some on my eyelids just to prep the eyes. Grab this little sponge that I have right here, and this is the sponge that Morphe and Jeffree Star collaborated together, and I'm just basically going to blend that out. And just to set that primer, I'm going just to take the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder and Nude Beige and just basically set. Now moving on to the eyeshadow. So to start off this look, I'm going to pick up that first shade right there. It's a nice orangey brownie shade that I'm going to apply it in the crease. And it's named Cindy. I'm going to grab the M513 brush just to sweep that into the crease. I'm not really going really precise with this color just because I will be adding another color onto the crease, but I am picking it up and I'm trying to intensify the color little by little. So I'm just packing on that Cindy color on the crease, making it more intensify as I go. I'm just going little by little and just basically applying that color onto the crease until I feel like I'm satisfied with the color. After that, I'm just gonna go and pick up the color Steve. It is like a nice brick red color, and I'm basically just going to take that with the same brush that I used to put in the crease, and I'm just basically going to just start packing it on. So just like I picked up the color Cindy and I was packing it on into the crease, I'm doing the same thing with Steve, but just basically applying it in the outer parts of the eye. After I'm done picking up that Steve color and packing it onto the outer part of the eye, and I'm basically satisfied with the color payoff, I'm going to pick up a little bit of that a little bit of that Cinzy color, and I'm just going to blend out the outer parts of the eye, making sure everything is nice and blended. So after I'm done intensifying the outer parts of the eye with the color Steve, I'm going to go in with the shade called Mandala, and it's this nice purpley shade that has like a little bit of a reflex of glitter, and I'm going to apply that in the half inner to middle corner of the eye. So I did use a little bit of my setting spray just to wet the shadow a little bit. I used my Morphe setting spray. You can use any setting spray that you like. It doesn't matter if it's high-end or drugstore. But I like to use it just to wet the shadow a little bit so it could be a little bit more opaque and it could show a little bit more. So here you see me just picking up that Steve color once again and blending it out with that mandala color just to make sure there's no harsh lines in between colors. You'll see me do this at least once or twice before going in with the next shade. So after blending out that Steve color, I basically didn't show it on camera, but I did take a little bit of that shade Aura on my finger and applied on top of the shade Mandala just because I wanted to see how the two eyeshadows looked combined. And I didn't think this color Aura was going to look alright with Mandala because it has more of a pink undertone. But when I was basically done doing this look, both of these shades combined look stunning. So after blending basically half the tutorial, I'm going to take that shade Boy and I'm going to apply that on the top lid as an eyeliner. So I'm going to basically just pick a pencil liner and apply that as close as possible to mimic like an eyeliner. I feel like this is like something nice and subtle yet smooth, not so harsh as what a particular liner can give. So yeah, I'm going to apply this in the top of my lid. I'm going to mimic an eyeliner with this shade. So here I'm basically just intensifying every eyeshadow that I use. That will be Mandala, Aura, and also just a little bit of that Bali that I did use just to make sure everything looks pigmented and all the shades are bright, because when you start blending the shadows together, they tend to fade a little bit. So that's what I'm doing here. So this is how the eyes look like. This is the look that I came up with. I love it. I try to use the most I can, incorporate as much of these eyeshadows as possible, and the look came out really nice. These shadows are very pigmented. It was easy for me to blend. I was just so confused on what colors and shadows to use that I just made my own little creation here. I am going to finish up the rest of the face, apply lashes, some foundation, concealer, etc. and etc. Be right back so I can finish the under eyes. Okay guys, so this is the finished look using the Carli, Bybel, and Anastasia palette. I enjoy this look. This look came out stunning. Like, I can't stop staring at it. I actually was like very surprised of like the color option that I choose, but I actually enjoy it. I put these little rhinestones so I can kind of go with the palette, you know, a little bit of inspiration. I enjoy every shade, and trust me, I try to use and incorporate the most of this palette into an eye. I can use only but so much on one eye, so I'm definitely going to make another video or another look using this palette because it was actually really good. Something that I'm not surprised, because you know Anastasia is actually, like, her formula is actually really good. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys actually have this palette, let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys do have this palette, let me know if you guys enjoy it. And yeah, any of the products that I did use and did not mention, be aware that I will leave them down in the description box below. You can check that out. Guys, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, like I said once again. And yeah, follow me on Instagram and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.